All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about this track mode that came out for the Model Y now. It was on the Model 3 before, but now it's on the Model Y, and kind of my thoughts on it. Because I've had the Model 3 Performance and I also had the Model Y Performance shortly after that. And I got to play around with the track mode and stuff like that. And there's actually a couple times where it's very useful. But we'll talk about it, my thoughts on it, and to see, is this going to change anything? It probably won't. But we'll dive into it and take a look. And what just my general thoughts on the Model Y track mode. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla, or selling your Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Calendly link down below in the description, but more on that later. All right, so let's jump into it. So I've had a Model 3 Performance, and I had a Model Y Performance, but the Model 3 Performance, I actually was fortunate enough to get track mode as a release onto it after that. And it's interesting, right? I think, it's cool to be able to configure and mess with all these different things on the vehicle. I think the one thing that, is cool, like you could mess with the rear power of, the front or the rear, like distribution. So you can see right here, there's like a slider for that 50-50 slip power to either the rear or the front. I mean, that was really cool. And the really thing that made the most sense with that is using that in like a winter climate. I know that's not, a track or anything like that, but if you get stuck, somewhere you need more power to the rear or something, or to the front, you could use that and flip it onto a switch and get onto it. I mean, so there's other cool stuff. Of course, I'm just using like a picture I found off of Google and Reddit, but it gives you like kind of an interesting view into what track mode is if you haven't experienced it on the Model 3, or if you have a Model Y Performance and you're going to get it. And you can see there's like a gyro, script thing right here on the left side, and then you can see, the health or the heating of all the left side. And it's really interesting when you throw a car into track mode, the fans really start to ramp up a lot because it thinks you're just going to like hoon the car or something. And I mean, it's just really interesting. And I've seen a bunch of videos where people will use track mode to, basically drive their vehicle, harder. And I guess I'm not really like a type of person that does it, but it's cool to be able to give a level of access to someone to be able to control their car, especially a Tesla, just a little bit more control at the end of the day. So there's also drift mode that probably gives more power to the rear. And all these different features that it's kind of interesting why it took so long to release this onto the Model Y. Like this has been on the Model 3 Performance for a bit now, and I guess it just taken a little bit to do that. If you're interested, there's a ton of videos where people have tested the track mode version 2 with the Model 3, and I imagine now that it's going to be releasing to the Model Y, there's also going to be a ton of videos that do this as well. There's Blake Check, a Twitter friend of mine, he has a pretty good video where you can messes with the drift mode or the Model 3 Performance track mode as well. But definitely some cool stuff. I mean, and just at the end of the day is giving you more access to your car. And one really cool thing is, like, I believe you can throw on like your GPS, like a different track, and then you can drive it within like a big parking lot or something like that. Like if you want to pick like Laguna Seca or something like that, or it can you can press start and record and it will try and map out whatever track you're on like currently. So if you are on like an autocross track, or if you're on like a track that it's not in the database, I guess you could hit record and then it'll record that track for you to get your timelines and all that stuff. But definitely some cool stuff. I mean, a nice feature. Of course, this came out with the holiday release, and so let's see kind of what else people they include this pretty sick video, I guess. Like, so they probably knew this was coming for a bit at this point. And That's why they had to go out to wherever this is, like Alaska or Antarctica or something, right? And to show all these different cool features with the Model Y track mode. I mean, drifting in snow, it's hard, but it's not, I mean, it's easier than drifting on the street, I would imagine. I mean, I've definitely done it, but not these. I mean, they look like they're going pretty fast. I've never drifted on the road, but drifting in snow, I feel like should be much easier at the end of the day. But I mean, cool to see, you know, track mode being utilized in basically a mid-sized sedan, which is funny, right? Like you know, a mid-sized family sedan being able to drift and, you know, hoon out on different roads and maybe do burnouts or whatever. Definitely some cool stuff at the end of the day. Let's see if there's anybody commenting on this. Oh, now the performance is worth the money. LR boost, no track. Yeah, exactly. Because you can get a long range right now and you can pay $2,000 for that acceleration boost and you get close to that Model Y performance 0 to 60 speed, but yep, you would not get a track mode. So that's some good insight because there are some deals out there. Like if you're someone that absolutely needs a Model Y today or a car today, I don't know if anybody needs a Model Y, you can actually find some deals, right? So there's Model Ys with, like, I think the best I saw was like a $5,000 discount. Let's see if it still exists. Wow, still here. Holy crap. 2022 Tesla Model Y performance, 3,000 miles on it. Not too bad, I would say, but an over $5,000 discount, $5,360 discount, which, I mean, that's a deal if you like you're gung-ho set on buying a car, because $66,000, I mean, that's the price of a brand new Model Y long range today, if not better if you had to pay the $2,000 acceleration boost at the same time. I mean, there's tons here, like you could just pick whatever the heck you want. Most of them, I would say, average $3,000 discount. I do wonder though, is there any in California? No. Yeah, most of them, Central, Texas, California is just too hot of a market, I guess. Like too many people out here that Seaside. Okay, so Seaside, California, 935 miles. Actually, this is kind of a deal, actually. I mean, you might have to go kind of far to get it. I mean, silver with black, you know, interior, $3,000 discount. I mean, that's not a bad deal. I mean, it is a 2022, so you don't get the comfort suspension or the newest comfort suspension, I guess, but, you know, a decent discount at the end of the day, you know, not bad. But I mean, you might as well just pick something like that. Let's see if there's any other California ones. I don't see any. It seems like, yeah, California just two. But I mean, if I was in the market, if I had to buy a car today, I would probably just pick that one, just because. Okay, here's another one, Newport Beach. 317 miles, 1,500 discount. You know, not enough for me. I want $3,000 to $4,000, maybe, of course, $5,000 would be what we need to be at. Okay, here's one, Carlsbad, black, you know, nice color combo, 1,500 miles, $2,400 discount. Here's another one, Dublin. Ooh, black with white interior. Here we go. Now we're talking $3,300 discount. Not bad. 1,600 miles. Dublin is NorCal, so, you know, not too far. At the end of the day, yeah, I guess there's a good amount actually in California. I guess they were at the bottom of the list, but, you know, definitely some deals out there for sure. But let's jump into some questions really quick. Michael, you're the man. Thank you. No, you're the man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hitting that subscribe, and definitely thanks for liking and commenting. Albert, why aren't they making long-range Model 3s? Well, spoiler alert, Albert, they actually are making Model 3 long-range Model 3s, and there's probably like a bajillion of them out there. So this is waitingfortesla.com. If you don't know, it's a third-party aggregator site where you can see all the new Tesla inventory across the country, that's available for sale. And you can see right here, there's going to be rear-wheel drive, but let's just filter down to long range. 258 right there, brand new long ranges available for sale, for delivery this month, with an extra $3,750 discount. So to answer your question, Albert, there's tons available. And if you need any help with this, if you're confused on what you need to do, if you don't know where to start or where to go, you can actually schedule a call with me. Down below in the description, there's a Calendly link where you can schedule a 15 and 30-minute call to ask me any questions one-on-one about buying a Tesla, selling a Tesla, or even financing a Tesla. And after you schedule a call, you get a link to my buying guide, which has links to all the resources that I use to get the best possible deal, and of course, really good financing. And right now on my guide, there are 2 credit unions that have rates in the 3% to 65 months. So if you're interested, go for it. If not, don't, just be here. Thanks for watching the streams and the comments. I definitely appreciate it, and the support and everything. Talavia Andy, which Tesla are you looking to buy next? Wouldn't you like to know? We're going to, I'm definitely going to make a series out of it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about which Tesla it is. Spoiler, I talk about it a lot. I talk about all Teslas a lot, I guess, at the end of the day, but we're going to make a 3-part series. I think we're going to make a first part, like figure out which one to get. We're definitely going to go into the financing and, how much I'm going to put down hopefully I don't have to, the interest rate, the payment, and then of course the payoff and the third video, delivery. And of course we'll go on the insurance. We'll go through everything front to back, the whole experience, but hopefully I can make it work out, but we'll see. Happy Hippo, welcome. What happens if the inventory for the Model Y still shows around 400 cars around the end of December or even early January? More price reductions. Yep, you are speaking what I am thinking. My hypothesis. Yeah, every day. Some people have been noticing this. I've been noticing it as well. Every day, there's been always 400 Model 3s and 400 Model Ys constantly. Every day, they just can't run out of it. And then, of course, you can take a look at this graph. This is waiting for Tesla's inventory drop graph, and every day there's vehicles. Ooh, interesting. What was this green line? What is that? 129 Model S's. Ooh, this is setting up for an interesting end of December. But yeah, if there's still this much inventory, I think Tesla's going to do something later this month. We're like a week away from the second half. And if there's still this much inventory in January, I think January 26th is going to be a date to remember, or a date to put down, because that's the Tesla earnings call. But Happy Hippo, your price is good. Stop listening to me. Just go buy your Tesla when it comes in for delivery. Lance, is Tesla giving you an additional $37 on top of the demo discount if you take delivery by end of the month? Yes, 100%. That's why I actually had a call with a friend earlier today that was actually interested in a Tesla, and I pointed him directly to here for waiting for Tesla, because you can see there's a $37.50 discount. And then if we go down to that one actually got sold already. Nice. If we go in down to actually go in, a couple of these sold already? Maybe the linking is bad. But you can go down to any of these, scroll all the way down to continue to payment, and you will see right there is a line dollar for dollar, $3,750 discount. So definitely some good stuff. It's really good. It's a good time to actually get a deal. Boone, hey, what's up, man? We just spoke on meets. Thanks for scheduling that call down below in the description. Which website did you tell me to check out? I think if I remember correctly, you were looking at used. EVCPO is a really good resource if you're looking for actually new and used. I just like waiting for Tesla's design layout because it flows better, but EVCPO does a better job with used vehicles. So we were talking about used Model 3s. You can see I'm filtering it down. Well, actually, you can't see. You can see I'm filtering it down to USA All. Close the ad. And the really cool thing with EVCPO is because it's like this data graph, like search type of thing, you can actually sort low to high, and you can see there is, what is this? Oh, here we go, Boone. 31,900 for a Model 3 long range. Okay, here we're talking, a little bit on the high end with mileage, but we do have that extra warranty as well as, but I don't know how that works, because 10,000 miles from starting from your delivery date. Interesting. So that's not, it's okay, I guess. Let's see, silver with black 19-inch rims. And I don't really care for the 19-inch rims, but a little bit on the high mileage side. I would say you could really comfortably keep this car up to like 140 miles or 120 to 140 miles. But $31,000. I don't even know where this is located at. Oh, okay, never mind. Scrap all that. I don't even like this anymore. 2017 Model 3. Stay far, far away from this, because this is a first-year Model 3. You do not want to buy first-year anything. Like, that's just a rule of thumb in the model guide. Oh, sorry, Boone. Model S guy. Sorry, I was just saying, if we were talking about Model S, I would just go to cars.com or Car Gurus, and we were actually just talking, so I still have my browser up, and I'll just show you that exact refresh Model S that I found, and we can talk about it while we're on stream, because you know, people will probably want to see this as well. Here we go. The cheapest Model S in the country right now for basically a Model Y price, like cheaper than Model Y price if you factor in, like, you know, some options. But right here, 2021 Tesla Model S long range, it's blue. I mean, blue is a sick color in my opinion. It does have, I mean, it has high mileage, but, you know, and it comes with, you know, a McDonald's cup, I guess. So this is really weird because it's coming from like a dealership, but maybe they just took it in on trade and, you know, they want to clear it out really quick. And okay, something's really weird because that says 37,000 miles, doesn't it? I mean, it looks like it does. Yeah, that's weird anyways, but cheapest one in the country. It looks like a reputable dealer, 4.6 reviews out of 609. I mean, this seems like a good deal. Like if I mean, Tilapia Andy, like that's not a bad deal. Maybe I should just get this one instead, and then, you know, end of video, end of story, and I'll beat Boone to it. But maybe Boone's gonna beat me too. I know he is. But yeah, that's a quick video on. I know we sidetracked a lot, but basically, a quick video on the Model Y performance getting track mode. You know, it's cool. It's a cool feature. It's another party trick, I think, because I don't track cars and I don't, you know, hoon my cars. I try to keep them in good condition. I mean, I for sure I'll do 0 to 60s and stuff like that, but drifting, all I feel like when I see drifting is eating tires and burning through them and having to pay for a new set of tires, which Tesla tires are expensive. But thanks for watching this video. Please hit that like if you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Thank you.